If you are feeling anxious, overwhelmed, insecure, doubtful, hopeless, this is the video that you need to hear. This is how to actually get what you desire. Get your goal achieved without chasing anything. What if I told you? One of the reasons that you're not getting your goal realized is because you want it too badly. And if you just loosen that grip just a tiny little bit, everything would become so much easier and flow in so much quicker. I'm going to share with you exactly what to do in this video. When I was building my multi-million-dollar practice, this was where I got tripped up in the beginning. The beginning is always tough when you're building anything new because you need momentum. Momentum is like that big object where you're trying to push that object, and once it starts rolling, it's better, it will be a lot easier to keep going. But first, getting that inertia, pushing it, is the hardest part. And what kills momentum every single time is you are so over fixated on the result. And when you do this, this breeds discouragement and hopelessness and depression and stress and anxiety. And then you feel like this is never going to work out for you because you're focusing on the wrong thing. So what I did when I was building my practice was I switched from results, because at first I was focused on results. I was focused on the outcome. I was focused on money, and I was grinding hard. I was missing family events. I was not sleeping. I was not enjoying the journey, and I definitely was not getting the results that I wanted. And when I shift this, all of my results shifted too. And this is why. I stopped over focusing on what I couldn't control, and I was focusing on what I could. So you cannot control your outcome. You cannot control whether or not you make $10,000 today. So if your metric of success is only making 10 grand today, then you get home and you didn't get that, you feel discouraged. You want to throw in the towel. You get mad at yourself. You get doubtful. You get in this mental spiral of how it's never going to work out for you. You compare yourself to others, and this cycle continues, and it becomes your default program where you just expect that you can't have what you want. I was right there with you. What we need to do is change from focusing on the outcome to focusing on the input. You can't control the outcome, but you can control your input. Your input is how you're showing up. What actions you're taking today to go boldly in the direction of your dreams. That's your only focus. What you're posting is your focus. How many followers, likes, comments you're getting? Not your focus, not your job. I'm doing this right now. I'm just starting fresh with YouTube. I've never done it before, and it's very humbling. And I don't focus on the outcome. I focus on my input, and I, at the end of the day, talk to myself like this. I'm so proud of you for handling the uncertainty. I'm so proud of you for handling how uncomfortable this feels. I am so excited that you got one viewer who you've never had before. You got to connect with someone you've never met, and that's one of your favorite things. I love connecting. So I'm not focusing on any metric, or else I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't post any more videos because I would get too much in my head, too much in my discouragement, and then I would start watching all of these videos about how to go viral on YouTube, how to make a following, how to do all these things, and then I'd get so lost in watching more content, and I still wouldn't be posting on my channel. The best form of education is experience. Stop worrying so much about being perfect. The universe doesn't need you to be perfect. The universe needs you to be in alignment. So focus on this. If my worth and my value came from metrics, then I would feel so insecure right now. But because I know who I am and I'm proud of what I've created, I'm proud of how I show up, I'm not worried about it. Neville Goddard said, "Man's attempt to change the world by force is as fruitless as breaking a mirror in the hope of changing his face. Leave the mirror and change your face. Leave the world alone and change your conception of yourself." When you start focusing on the input that you're given, you're changing this concept of yourself. The world is a mirror. You don't go and fix the mirror to fix your face. You fix your face. You smile to get a smile. You don't go to the mirror and try and get it. You have to focus in on you, what you're thinking and feeling. That's the only thing. Working on your default program to shift yourself out of doubt, insecurity, lower expectations, and build your belief. higher and those expectations in alignment in your favor. This is the needle mover. You are not focused on the results. You are saying, I'm proud of myself for how I showed up here. I'm proud of who I'm developing into. I'm proud of who I'm becoming as I build this empire. Not focusing on, I have this empire, now I feel good about myself. We're feeling good before. This is the work. This is the practice. And I know if you're like me, you have a logical mind, and your logical mind is going to say, but I need these results. And if I don't focus directly on them, it won't happen. I need to keep grinding. I need to keep working hard. And I understand this story. And that's where we have to come back to Neville's quote and really practice this internally. Your results come from your alignment, come from who you're becoming, not who you're pretending to be. You actually have to become the person who can handle the amount of success that you're about to have. And if your success isn't coming overnight, it's because you are being prepared for more success than you can even visualize right now. Your intuitive self knows way more than you do, and it's making sure that you are protected and safe and ready for whatever it is that's coming in. So don't worry about the metrics. Stop focusing on the outcome and focus on your input. Focus on who you're becoming, and your results will follow.